Runk. Lifeline is an advice show for entertainment purposes only. If you need real help or advice, please seek a therapist or a licensed professional.
Because not necessarily, if you can sell like 2,000 tickets at a club date, like your Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's you say, okay, then I can do a theater that's 2,000 seats, but not necessarily, because you're going on sale for just that one night on Saturday. Getting people all in on one night, getting all those 2,000 people, those 2,000 fans to go one night is a way different story. Isn't that interesting?
So now, are we doing boring on purpose stuff?
I feel like people would want to know that, the insides of doing stand-up.
They do, but there was no context before you said any of that stuff, so okay. Nobody knows what you were talking about.
I'm talking about clubs versus theaters, and when comedians make the jump from clubs to theaters.
I wasn't listening.
You're welcome. Your hair looks fantastic today.
Okay, I won't touch it.
But why does it look so nice? You washed it?
I didn't wash it.
It looks beautiful.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you don't wash it for long enough, it comes back around.
Oh, really?
And it's beautiful.
I didn't know that. Bring up my dates here so I could plug them, and then all the other stuff.
So I didn't actually care about my hair.
But that's beautiful, beautiful hair. So I'll be in Tulsa. No, but that's really great. You look great. You look great today. And you know what? I'm kind of feeling like I look great too.
You do. You actually look great. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Actually, before we started, first thing I said was, "That's a really great shirt," and you said, "What?"
I knew you'd like it.
And I said, "No, you didn't. I'm not predictable." And then what did you say?
I forget what happened after that.
That was the part you said, yeah, you're a predictable bitch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right. So I was mean. But I will tell you this. Yeah. I had a daydream. You have daydreams, you know, obviously we have daydreams and shit. But I was driving over here and I was thinking, Matt's going to say he likes this shirt. And I'm going to say, and I daydreamed, I'll give it to you. You can have it.
You didn't say that though.
No, I know. But and I daydreamed me giving it to you after the podcast and you having it. And I don't think I'm going to do that.
So yeah,
but that's what I daydreamed. So
your daydream self is like way nicer than your real self?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's also way worse too, because I'll daydream sometimes just
mowing
people down with a car.
That's what I was going to say. It's usually my daydreams consist of me doing things that are not as nice as I am in real life.
Yeah, I do both. But don't you also daydream like saving people's lives and stuff?
Yeah, but that's not nice. That's like so I can be a hero. You know,
you're not a dream hero.
Yeah.
You're not a dream hero. We could call that episode Dream Hero.
We could do that.
Speaking of selling tickets and stuff.
Speaking of heroes.
Speaking of heroes, I'll be in San Diego on January 7th. Get your tickets there, sandiegocrystalia.com. I got Brea Improv coming up. Just some club dates. Just having some fun at some club dates. Portland, Oregon, I'm going to be there. Seattle, Washington, I got 2 shows, January 21st and January 22nd. Seattle, Washington, I can't wait to come to McCall Hall. Lakeland, Florida, and Daytona and Jacksonville, the 26th, 27th, and 28th. San Antonio, Texas, February 3rd. And keep it moving. Sugarland, Texas, New Orleans, Providence, Rhode Island, New York. Chicago, Illinois, Kansas City, Springfield, Missouri. Anyway, the list goes on. ChrisDelia.com. Go get your tickets before they sell out. Austin almost sold out. Go get your tickets, and that's that. Now, if you want to subscribe to this Supercult channel, that would be help. It'll be really great. We're stuck at 596. Now, it seems to me, Matt,
I know
that Chris should definitely go to the thing right now where we would do the, hey, if you want to call in or whatever, and he's not doing it.
He's not doing it.
So if you have he just did it now. So if you have a question, click the link in the description below or go to watchlifeline.com. And if you want a one-on-one advice sessions with Matt, go to mattdelia.com. And that is great for that. And all of the new Lifeline merch is at lifelinemerch.com. You guys, we're ripping. Also, ready for Black Friday too. Black Friday, but the holiday seasons. You can get Lifeline merch for your loved ones or whatever the fuck you want there, and it's good. It makes good for holiday gift giving.
Holiday gift giving
sounds foreign.
You get merch for your loved ones. Lifeline merch for your loved ones for the holidays, or you hate us and you want us all to burn in hell.
There's a lot in between. That's like saying skate or die. You know, I never liked that. Because also there's a lot you can do.
I'm just letting them know if they don't get their loved ones' merch, our merch, they fucking hate us.
Okay. So what about the fact that maybe they don't even think about it, or they don't even watch the podcast?
They hate us.
Okay. Well, that's a hard line.
They're doing us dirty. They should be fans. They should watch. And then if they don't, they hate us. And now here's the thing, though. If you do watch and you do get Lifeline merch for your loved ones, friends, and family, whatever, you love us. And even better, we love you back.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
So it's very transactional, our love.
Yeah, completely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay. You know, I don't know. What do you think about like being in a relationship like where okay? So what do you think about being in a relationship where it's about money?
What do you mean define?
Like
about
I was
money?
actually thinking about this the other day. What do you think about like? I mean, you know, take Tony Soprano and shit. Obviously, he's doing horrible shit, but like, you know, he would like talk to Edie Falco and be like, "Hey, I got you a fucking car," you know?
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "Oh, thank you, Tony." And it was all brushed under the rug, right? Now, obviously, people aren't out there being hitmen. I mean, there are, but like being in a relationship,
a mob boss, not a hitman. Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm saying there's not really mob bosses anymore.
Okay. Well,
there are kind of hitmen.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I don't know.
Well, I know.
You know what I mean?
Trust me,
I don't
dude.
know.
But I've seen a lot of National Geographic stuff about the underbelly of.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, what do you think about being in a relationship where it's like, "Hey, got you this." You know what I mean? And the woman's like, "Okay, well, that's not really my dream relationship, but I'm a hooker a little bit."
Well, that sounds fucking terrible.
Does it?
The way you're describing it sounds terrible. She's laughing. Seems like she's insecure, laughing like she's unhealthy, and then she says, "I'm a whore" or something.
Okay. Well, she doesn't say I'm a whore, but that's like the you know, the subtext of it. It's like, okay,
then
well,
yes, I think that is bad.
You think it's bad? Okay, but what if they're both happy and they die kind of like together and they have a great family and stuff?
As long as they're not mob bosses or hitmen or doing anything else violent in the world, then everybody should do exactly what they want. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm just thinking about like, you know, some people do marry for money, and do you think that's bad? I guess that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Marrying for money and security, like in that way, you think that's bad, or you think?
No, I don't think that's bad.
Yeah.
I think that people are attracted to security, and I think you see it less when men marry for like money and security and things like that, but I think that happens too. I think the typical one is like women marry rich men.
Gold digging ass. Yeah.
Well, sounds like you got some stuff to work
I
out,
don't, but I'm saying I'm not in a gold digging relationship, but gold digging ass shit. You know?
Gold digging ass shit. You're driving me crazy. I can't take it no more. Fellas, kick it.
Did he not say fellas sing it?
I don't know.
Gold digging girls driving me crazy. I can't take it no more. Fellas, sing it, go, and then they would go, go, yeah, because then they would sing it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Remember that song? That was like 80s.
Yeah.
Was that 90s?
That was early 90s. Yeah, early 90s. Maybe even mid 90s.
Fellas, sing. Wow, a rap song that says "fellas, sing" is unbelievable.
Oh, it does say "sing it." He doesn't even say it. He just says "sing."
MC Nas D.
MC Nasty.
Oh, Nasty? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. It's my Cadillac.
Wow, that's the name of the.
Got that
I don't
bass.
remember that at all, though.
Yeah, well, you just had the single, I think.
Who is it? DJ? What's this? What's that say? DJ? It's Mick.
Wow.
Now we're talking.
I mean, that would so be in a movie where they don't fucking.
Right. They don't know shit about rap.
Like, and we'll call him DJ Freaky Fred.
Yeah.
Look at the lyrics. Me and my homie took the van and we drove it to the store. So basic, a Paul Simon song.
There was a female there that we had never seen before.
Wow. This is a Paul Simon would be like, me and my homie took a van and we drove it to the store. There was a female there we had never seen before.
This is basically Simon and Garfunkel. Her body looked
nice.
Her body looked nice. Her hair was in a curl, but from the looks of things, we could tell she's a material girl. She had lots of gold rings, fingers that were stacked. My homie looked at me and said, "Nasty, let's jack." I almost took the bait, but I just couldn't do it. Always running late, so I had to get to it.
Okay, well, that's pretty much enough.
But where's the good part?
But what I want to know is, why didn't you let me do my Paul Simon thing with it? Because you kind of stopped me short there.
I didn't like it that much.
Why?
Was the number one.
Why? I want to know why.
Why didn't I like it that much?
It is funny, and it is Paul Simon-ish. You know, he would just kind of talk shit.
Yeah, I thought it, honestly, here's what it was.
Oh, boy.
I thought what you did was enough already. I think you didn't need to do any more.
It wasn't. You know me. I could keep going and make it.
You could,
yeah.
But I'm saying I didn't want that, so I kept going with what I was saying because I had it was just the right amount. It was good, but there was no more to it, so I let there be no more to it.
Okay. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because I didn't get to the funny fucking words that would be funny if Paul Simon said it, right? Like Look did. That would have been funny if Paul Simon did it. Like, let's do it. Like, go so I can scroll with me. Now I really don't know what the heck is going on. Oh, wait. Okay. Me and mommy took the van and we drove it to the store. And there was a female that we had never seen before. Her body looked dead nice. Her hair was in a curl, but from looks of things we could tell she was a material girl. Lots of gold rings, fingers that were stacked. My homie looked at me and says, "Nasty, let's jack." That's a little funnier because Paul Simon saying "nasty, let's jack."
Okay.
Also, was he talking about masturbating?
He doesn't finish it. Jack
Looked it.
mean
I know it means steal, dude.
you're gonna steal the
Homie,
girl?
let's jack. Just
Steal the girl?
her rings, dude. They don't give a
wow,
fuck, dude.
that's so fucking hardcore.
Gangster to steal from a woman like that.
Steal jewelry off of a woman in public?
Yeah. Also, the song's "Gold Digging Girls," and he's talking about robbing women with rings.
Gold digging
backwards.
girls driving me crazy. I can't take it no more.
Fella, sing it better because Matt's tone deaf.
Fellas, sing it better than me.
So, digging girls driving me crazy. I can't take it no more. Dude, they should remake this song. This song would be, if they remade this shit, that would kill right now. I'm telling you.
How would it go? What do you mean?
Kind of how I did
remake
it right there.
Oh, just the way you. They should contact you. MC
anyway.
Nasty and Freaky Friday, whatever his name is,
Well,
should contact you.
Yeah, they should, dude. I mean, they probably died, honestly, of like diabetes or something. But anyway.
Wow.
How much would that guy die?
One of them died young.
Yeah, for sure.
Like at 40,
one time I saw a fucking dude.
At 48.
Remember the show Starsky and Hutch?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
One time I said, dude, how much did one of those guys die from HIV? And then I looked it up and he did.
What?
Yep, dude, that's how good I am.
One of Starsky and Hutch died of fucking
I believe
AIDS?
so, unless I'm completely wrong and daydreamed that whole thing on the way over here.
How sad is that?
Well, it's very sad. Look it up and see if the guy died of HIV from Starsky and Hutch.
That's a good way to fucking kick things off.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, welcome to Lifeline. The guy from Starsky and Hutch died of HIV. Not the movie. Not the movie. Obviously not the movie. Yeah, the movie had fucking Ben Stiller in it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, just to go...
David Soul.
He died of HIV?
No.
Just type in AIDS with it. Gotta know how to Google, man. Hey, dude, did you know?
No, it's all right. I like this way.
Yeah, but you don't know how to Google.
See, now he committed to this way. He should have just kept going. Because there was one more guy to click on, and it's probably that guy, but we don't know yet.
How crazy is that? Got it through a blood transfusion, but we know how he really got it, right?
No, dude, that was super, super, super common.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually one of the most devastating parts
What?
that nobody really talks about. That's how Arthur Ashe got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was gay.
No.
Oh, wow. Gonna get canceled again. It's all good, but yeah. No, that's I did think Arthur Ashe was gay, though.
No,
Wow.
well, he might. I mean, I actually have no idea, but he got it from
right.
a blood transfusion.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, this is a very uplifting episode.
That
Why don't
book
we-
and the band played on, you know?
Yeah.
It gets into all that shit.
That's about Arthur Ashe?
No, it gets into how many people got blood It like writes it as it developed in real time. It's the most incredible book.
Really?
It's actually the most upsetting book I've ever read.
Isn't that, and the band played on, isn't that about like war, people from war?
No, it's an expression that the gay community in that period took up.
Was
It might
Matthew
have been
Modine in that movie?
Yeah,
See.
but it's a book first.
Right. But Matthew Modine was in a movie, and then they wrote the book on it.
Right, they wrote
Modine
the
wrote the
book about a Matthew Modine movie.
And then Matthew Modine contracted HIV. All right, let's go to one of the things. What do you
Look
say?
at that! Look at that!
See, you look good. Your hair looks good, man. Your hair looks good like that too, dude.
Look, a little fucking shitty little pony.
No, it's fine. It's not a shitty pony. It's not premature. The people with the premature ponies are fucking awful. The guys who so badly want to do it, you know?
Yeah,
but that's not what that is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to a thing.
So trying to make me look worse than him on TV.
You look great, man. You look great. Let's go to some fan videos or some listener videos.
Still doesn't know what to say.
What's going on,
Submissions.
Chris and Matt? It's Axel. I'm still
Oh, dude,
alive.
it's the
I'm
guy.
still kicking. I'm all right. Oh, I'm kind of all right. They deviated my septum and broke my nose really bad, so I can't breathe in the one side.
Oh.
Got to get surgery
Hold on,
on
pause
my
it. You
nose.
could tell.
Chip my
Pause it
tooth.
here. So this guy was the guy that got burned?
No, well, first he got burned.
And
then he got jacked and beat up on his birthday.
Right.
And then he had like a burrito of some kind.
Right.
Lift his
Really
spirits.
crazy, awesome.
Girlfriend broke up with him. Right.
But
on his
great-
birthday, and he got beat up.
But great ending to the story is that he got a burrito from Buckaroo's or whatever the fuck it was, you know?
Yeah. What was that place called?
Got fucking burned alive, beat the shit out of, girlfriend broke up with me, and also for the final installment, got a burrito from Buckaroo's. What's it called? Bubba Coos.
Oh, you were so close.
I was close. Well, Buckaroo's I feel like is a thing, but Bubba Coos is not. But Bubba Coos is now a store, so okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
That's so the shirt he would wear.
You
with
could
the
tell
sleeves.
his
Gotta
nose
fix my
is fucking-
tooth too. Don't really got money for too much of that stuff, but fuck it. Life still rips. I'm winging it. Chris, I remember you said that you didn't see any scars on my arm. I wore a short sleeve shirt so you can kind of see it this time, but the camera really doesn't do it justice.
Right.
But I healed really well. I got super lucky with the healing, but the camera doesn't do the burns justice at all. In real life, you could easily tell where the old skin hits the new skin and where I'm all scarred up and how the whole inside of my arm is pink.
Whatever, man.
Matt, dude, as soon as I get some money, I'm going to pay for one of those phone calls and hop on with you and explain the full story, because I got to explain the full story of this past 2 months to you guys somehow, dude. I don't know how, but like I said, I'm broke right now, but as soon as I have money, I'm going to try to. Thank you guys so much for making me laugh about everything, dude. It was fucking hilarious. You really had me cracking up. You guys, you're fucking awesome, dude. Thank you so much.
You're the man. Dude, I'm going to pay for his session with you. Let him know. I want to pay for his session with Mac because we want to hear about it, okay?
Okay.
All right, let him know. That guy is what a fucking guys like this, dude. I admire guys like this so much.
When you say guys like this, what are you
people
talking
who
about?
are positive?
Oh yeah,
like this guy been through some shit, and he's just this is the embodiment of life rips. This is what I fucking love.
He literally got burned.
Yeah,
almost burned alive. His girlfriend broke up with him. He got jacked and beat up by 15 guys.
Yeah.
And then
the dude's like,
there was one more thing. Yeah.
The dude's like, yeah, but check out this beautiful burrito. Yeah. Like this guy, I mean, talk about the upswing of the burrito going back to the first few things, right? Oh my
God.
But this guy is the guy that you figured life out. Bro, if people were like you, if people were happy like you know how great the world would be? Dude, this guy looks at the thing, he doesn't look at it half full. He looks at it totally full. Even if it's only half full. Yeah. This is a beautiful man, and I love this dude.
But at a certain point, you're just inaccurate, you know? If you're saying, if it's actually half full and you're like, that's full, then you're just crazy.
But the guy seems, I understand, but the guy seems like he's just got a great outlook on life. And this is great. We started the fucking episode with that, especially as we were talking about HIV and people dying.
It's drunk the way you said that.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay,
well. Zoomed through, and it all sounded all muddled and meshed together.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Remember that?
That one's better, yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, what was that?
It's like from Only the Strong or some shit. Is that the one that says, "You wanna war maestro? You gonna get
that?" I'll never know, actually.
Been over. I talked about that in Congratulations, my other hit podcast on this channel, Super Cult. Subscribe. And they said, and people sent it to me, and the Job interview's over, guys.
But what is it from? Did we ever?
I think it's from Only the Strong.
Oh, okay.
Job interview's over.
No,
Job interview's not over yet. That's what it is.
Job interview's not over yet.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah.
So foreign. Just say it in your language at some point. At a certain point, just be like,
just adding
adding
so many J's, and B's that don't go there.
So this guy, dude, congratulations to this guy. This guy figured out life at a young age. Life rips. That's the embodiment of life rips, and we fucking love you here at Lifeline, dude. And I'm gonna pay for your session for Matt.
All right, sounds like a success.
Matt and Chris, hello. My name's Barbara Ann. Huge fan. Cute. Love you guys so much. I am a single mom. Got a beautiful 7-year-old daughter.
Cute.
I'm looking to buy a house, and my mom also is going to be moving from where she is, but cannot afford to live where we live, in the area that we live currently, by herself. So I have put it out there that, you know, there's a lot more pros to the scenario in which we buy a house together, with some privacy, of course. She can be in the basement, but I'm a little hesitant because I feel like I'm going to lose my independence somewhat, and the dating life is non-existent right now to my own choice. But what if things change? I guess my question is, do you see it as a red flag or a turn off, dating someone with their mommy in the basement? And I don't want to make this too long, but Chris, thank you for the picture in DC. I was the creep waiting outside for you.
Oh, yeah.
Next time we'll get VIP tickets. You're the best. Got me through some tough times in 2018 where I wasn't smiling as much or laughing as much. So you and the movie Trolls, if you haven't watched it with Calvin, I recommend it.
Oh, we have.
Thank you. Matt, if you're ever in Northern Virginia, let's meet up and see what happens.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I got to say that I remember her. She was very sweet. And yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. It's not a red flag to me. You know, people.
Not at all.
It's a circumstance that, you know.
Here's when it is a red flag, is when you are like, when you're there because you can't afford to live somewhere else.
Oh.
When you're living with your parents or parent,
Right.
one of them, and it's because like you don't make money and they are putting you under their roof.
That can be a red flag.
That can be a red flag.
Can be.
But you housing your parent
No, not a red flag.
because you have enough money and they don't is not even a little bit of a red flag.
That actually is like really admirable. I
Yeah.
think. Now, of course, you're going to run into privacy issues. That's a given, right? But
remember Aunt Martha and Grandpa Ben's
yeah, that was
basement?
awesome. I loved it.
We've seen a situation up close like that, and the privacy was never invaded from what I could tell.
I don't even remember. There were some times where I was like, "Where's Aunt Martha? I want to go see Aunt Martha."
Be like,
then
you
we
got to go down
downstairs.
and
It was
knock
like a whole
and
separate
everything.
house, bro.
Yeah.
That was like a dream.
Yeah.
Weird. I'd love to see that house again.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
they worked out for them.
Yeah, we had a grandpa. My father's parents had. Who was it?
That was Bam's sister.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My grandpa Bam's sister lived downstairs in the basement. It was like a whole separate house,
Basically, yeah.
and it was great. Yeah, and I don't know if it also depends like how old's your mom. If you only got like 10 years left, it's kind of a nice thing.
I think it's kind of fucking sick in general. Just like I don't know, especially if you get along with your mom.
I would do it.
I mean, I've actually thought about this. I would actually do that too. I would let my mom live with me as long as there was a situation where we could be separate.
Yeah, I would do that too.
Which is weird to say because 20 or 10 years ago, there's no fucking way.
Yeah,
I would
but bro,
have said
10
that,
years ago, you were fucking 28. It's way different.
Yeah,
you know? And I would do it too. Yeah, I don't think it's a red flag, and I think that it's a beautiful thing, and I think that any guy that's gonna think that that's shitty, you don't want to fucking be with, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, it's a good way to weed out fucking losers.
I actually thought
what I mean?
I thought you had a guy, and then that might raise an issue if I understand the spouse or something being like, well, I don't know if I want my mother-in-law here, but I would do that too.
Yeah,
I love my mother-in-law, but yeah,
I love your mother-in-law too.
she's great, right?
Amorously.
Isn't she? What?
Like I'm in love with her. I'm saying.
Oh wow,
This is the first place and time I've ever said it.
Oh wow, that seems bad publicly.
I'm in love with your
You
mother-in-law.
should have just told me that privately, or not at all. Anyway, go ahead. Okay, let's do another one.
Now, a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Therapy is a lifesaver. It is the greatest life solution that one can give oneself. I cannot recommend it any higher. Life simply does not come with a user manual, but therapy and therapists can really, really help. As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists available 100% online. Plus, it's actually affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things are not clicking with that therapist, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It could not be simpler. No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. It's all done by them. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/lifeline. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/lifeline. The holidays are here. The holidays are here. It is the season of giving people things. We are popping our merch all over the place. Thanks to ShipStation. ShipStation is the bomb, as my mom says. The most wonderful time of the year is also the most hectic time of the year. Everyone puts off shopping until the last minute. I know I do. And if you have an online store, you know the feeling of getting hit with a ton of orders all at once. When you're buried in orders and emails from stressed customers, you will wish you had ShipStation. ShipStation turns holiday shipstorms into smooth sailing so you can keep your customers happy and still find time to enjoy some eggnog. ShipStation keeps us prepared for Lifeline drops and the holiday season for our merch. Everybody loves ShipStation. Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce businesses with ShipStation. And 98% of companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life, baby, for life. This holiday season, give yourself the gift of stress-free holiday shipping. Use the promo code LIFELINE today at ShipStation.com to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, promo code LIFELINE.
Here we go.
Oh, he's so warm.
Oh,
What's up, Chris and Matt?
He's so warm.
Well, yeah, he was warm as shit, or freezing and can't get a hold of, or maybe he has HIV. You know what I mean?
Do you recognize this guy? What you acted like you might recognize this guy?
No, because she was gonna play a woman that was beautiful, and then instead played this guy, and it was a stark difference.
Oh.
I mean, there was like a beautiful redhead with piercing blue eyes, and then this guy came. No offense to the dude, but like
this guy's got a good thing going on.
Yeah, he's got his own thing going on, right? He's also got a great hoodie.
Yeah,
it says Life Rips.
Oh, does it? Okay.
This is Hunter in Houston, Texas. Love the show, guys. Chris, if you remember, I called in on the Golden Hour, the first episode, about what do you do if someone parks in your parking spot. I kind of wanted to get Matt's advice on this also, just to see what he has to say. And just as I guess a further bit of information, the parking garage is gated in. They parked in my spot inside of a gated garage. It wasn't like it was just one of those apartment complex parking spots all over the place. So, you know, it's a little different. But yeah, I had someone park in my spot on Halloween inside the garage, and I ended up having their car towed. So, Chris, I already know what you think. Matt, what do you think about it? Thanks, guys.
He was saying, why don't,
I gleaned.
Why don't you, before I tell you what everyone said on Golden Hour, why don't you fucking go ahead and chime in?
I mean, yeah, fucking tow that motherfucker. Get his ass out of there. It's not his fucking spot. Bye. 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 Okay. Bing bong. Bye.
So you don't have to be shitty about it, but you know, Eric was saying, tow that motherfucker.
Tow that motherfucker.
Brendan was saying, I get it. It's Halloween, really hard to find parking.
What are you supposed to do, though, with your car?
You're going to ruin the guy's day.
Who cares? He should have read the fine
fucking
print.
I was kind of in the middle. I said, I understand why you would tow it, and I might tow it as well. But then Brendan was like, what if he's with his kids and then you ruin the guy's day? Which I was shocked that Brendan said that. But yeah, man.
Dude, if he's with his kids, he certainly shouldn't have done it. He's setting a bad fucking example.
I know. I get it. I think I lean towards what you're saying. Yeah.
Also, was that detail known? That it was in a private fucking...
We did not know it was in a gated area.
That's a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Then you never do that shit.
No, I agree. The guy should know not to do it.
And now he knows forever. Because he got fucking towed.
So do the kids, dude. So do the kids.
Now everyone knows, and that's a good lesson to learn. So not only did he do the right thing, he taught the whole family a lesson.
A very valuable lesson.
Yeah.
Right. You know what he is? A real hero. We talk about dream heroes, but he's a real hero.
Yeah, he's a hero.
All right, cool. Yeah, I agree. I think I was maybe swayed because when Brendan was saying it, I was feeling bad for the kids and it was Halloween and shit like that. But yeah.
But even still, where's he supposed to fucking park?
I'm not impressionable, dude. I'm very, very, very hard in my stance.
Oh,
always.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm a real man.
The real question at the end of everything is, where was the guy supposed to park? If he has nowhere to park, he has to tow the motherfucker.
That guy was supposed to park, yeah. I understand. I think Brendan's thing was it was Halloween. It's really hard to park because he was saying that everything was crowded because it was Halloween.
Stay home, motherfucker.
Well, he's got kids. He can't stay home. He's got to trick or treat.
Send him out.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Send him out.
I get it, dude. I don't even really disagree with you, and you're talking to me like I'm disagreeing with you, and that's honestly I don't like that at all.
That's on me. Okay.
That's whatever.
Well, I feel very strongly about this.
Okay.
I would tow the motherfucker hard.
Wow.
And I would stand there like this.
Oh, you'd watch as it happened. And then what if the guy says, motherfucker, my kids, and his kids are all dressed up like clowns and shit, like sad?
I go like this.
You have no heart? So you move the microphone to your face and then back it away again? Okay. All right. Well, shit, man. Yeah, no, you're hardcore, especially when it comes to holidays and parking.
For those only listening, what I was doing is I was folding my arms in front of my chest, but high, like where my nipples are.
Right. Like a school teacher.
Yeah.
Like waiting for the class to be
Or
solid.
like a really fat guy with short arms.
Okay. Or that. Yeah.
You know?
All right. So, all right. Yeah. That, let's do the next one. I feel like that ain't bad.
That's good.
That's good advice.
Good what he did.
Hey, Chris and Matt. Love you guys. Love the podcast. I'll get right into it. What advice would you have for somebody who's afraid of the spotlight and success? Specifically, someone whose career literally involves like being in the spotlight. Oh. I'm a singer-songwriter, love music. I know it's what I meant to do, and I have no doubts about that. I just know that being in the spotlight is going to be like one of my biggest hurdles to get over. I also struggle to believe in myself, and so I need a lot of praise, positive, constant feedback in order to feel confident about like anything I'm doing or putting out there. And I'm afraid that the more I put myself out there and receive that kind of praise, that I'm just going to become dependent on it, and my confidence is going to remain dependent on what other people think of me. So Chris, I know you've talked about this a little bit, being a performer yourself, and Matt, you give really solid advice. So I'm curious what y'all will have to say, but thank you so much.
Very smart, self-aware person.
I
think that here's the deal. Give your social media over to someone to do it. Do not check social media. Find your self-worth and your praise from your family and your friends. You're very emotionally, we can tell in this fucking minute-long video that emotionally you're a smart person. We know that obviously because you say this, that you suffer from, I don't want to say being insecure, but you rely on other people to make you feel good. Look, use it in your music. Use it in your music, and this is why you do what you do. And also, thank God you're not a comedian, because you literally have to depend on people laughing. As a musician in the spotlight, those lights are bright. I don't know how much you perform, but those lights are bright. You can't see people. Dude, zone out. You're not even there, dude. You're in your fucking living room just doing it. And they're there to see that. They're there to see you doing that in your living room. So just zone the fuck out. You're in the spotlight in the physical form, but in your head, you're in your living room. And shut down the social media. Have someone else do the social media. The way you're talking right now, and you're going to become dependent on the social media, you're going to see the hate. You're going to see the shit that people say that's not good. It's just toxic, man. Social media fucks with you. Trust me. Take it from me. Get death threats all the time. Yes! So it's like you got to fucking just shut down the social media aspect of it and zone out and just focus on the music, especially when you're performing in front of people. Focus on the music, dude.
Yeah. I think also do it more as much as you can. The only thing to combat that kind of fear is to face it over and over and over again until it becomes less and less of a fear.
Yeah.
I know when you were starting out doing comedy, it was the same thing. You would go up at hostels without a microphone, fucking diners with like an open mic night. And I was always like, why the fuck are you doing that? That sounds miserable and not even similar to what doing a stand-up set is like. And it was just, for you, it was just like the more you did it, the less afraid you got about doing it, and the more you got used to doing it, and that creates this positive cycle of like you need less and less feedback all the time that you're doing it well, because you're used to it now, and you get the fucking hang of it and shit. I feel like, I don't know, but it sounds like she doesn't go up that often to perform in front of people.
It's different as a singer.
Exactly. So you gotta just, what I'm saying is, any gig you can get, even if it's at a senior citizen home, right? You get in fucking front of them and you just do it, because it's, at the end of the day, it's all the same. There's people who want to hear you play music.
Yeah. It's a thing you can get over, for sure. So that's good, right? It's not like something you can't get over. You might always have a little bit of it, but like, man, I used to go up in hostels, in rooms in hostels where people who didn't speak English were waiting for a comedy show. And they were like, oh, there's a comedy show here? Right. Okay. We were going to go drink, but we will watch this for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I would go up. There would be no stage. I'd just walk from the back of the room to the front of the room, and I would be like, hey, guys, what's the deal with fucking, Apple computers? And sometimes they would laugh, and sometimes I would just be in a room and just talking, and they would not be laughing. But I get over that shit.
That sounds just so strange.
But I loved it, dude. I loved it, and I wouldn't change it for anything, because I did it, and it was strange, and I would bomb. But dude, it got me so good at just talking and zoning out, as I say. You need to be connected with the crowd, but zoning out. It's like when I do my podcast, dude. I'm having a blast. I'm killing. Nobody's in the room, but I feel like I'm killing, and I think it's funny. And I don't need people to laugh. Like, dude,
that's what I'm saying. The more you,
But this podcast, like, I say shit in this podcast that I say in other podcasts that people would be laughing, but you're my brother and you're used to this shit and you don't laugh.
That's true.
Sometimes, but I know it's funny and I do it anyway.
I've thought about that, actually.
Yeah. And I know you think it's funny, but you're just not laughing, or you don't think it's funny, and I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, I've been seeing the same jokes for like 38.
Right. You didn't see the Paul Simon one, but... and it's fine, but like the Paul Simon one was funny. You didn't laugh at it, and I know it's funny deep down. I know how funny it is, and you're like, I didn't like it that much, but
I liked it. Just I thought that the allocated amount of time that I gave it was the right amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could revisit it at some point, and honestly, we probably will in a way in our lives at some point anyway, because of how I reuse jokes all the time, right?
Right.
Yeah, I reuse jokes all the time. Like, here's one I reuse all the time.
Okay.
Somebody says, "Have you ever had anal sex?" And I say, yeah, you know, it's okay, but it makes my butt hurt.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I love that joke.
Okay.
And one time I made a director cry laughing with it. And I always think about it.
Really?
And that's the hardest that joke ever hit.
Congratulations, man. You're feeling good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right.
And you didn't laugh at it. And I still know it's funny.
I didn't laugh at it, yeah.
Right. And if I said it at the hospital, I bet those fucking Germans would die at that.
Right, yeah.
Because he's doing I thought he was okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit all over his
I have
face.
a question for Chris.
Wow. How do I use a napkin?
Where's my mouth?
How did you become so sick with it?
Wow. I mean. Oh, wow, you know? Just so that was the best submission we ever got because of the chocolate on his face. It was so quick.
No, what was good about it is it sounded like Chris cut his ass off because it went too long, right? Like that wasn't the end of his video.
That was the end of the
video.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Dude. How'd I get too sick with it? Let's play it again.
Look at his slovenly face.
I have a question for Chris. How did you become so sick with it? Thanks.
Oh, even better. Thanked us for our time.
First off, he started wiping his face when he had shit all over it.
What do you mean?
That's how you started to become sick.
That's how I started. Me,
It's like step one or step two.
Step one, when it looks like you have dookie on your mouth,
you
wipe
get rid
it
of
off.
it. Yeah.
Wow, dude. So that's number one, yeah. I mean, dude, that guy doesn't give a fuck. Honestly, how sexy is that guy in a relationship for real? Because he so doesn't give a fuck.
I mean, 0% sexy.
Okay.
If anyone was going in to kiss that guy when he had this shit on his face.
But the attitude about it is that he did the video and obviously saw, he's not blind because he's driving.
He wanted it. He thought it was funny. That's why I don't think so.
Okay, then never mind.
You know, he thought it was being funny.
All right. Okay.
But he still has his question.
He's pretty sick with it already.
You think so? I mean, he's asking you.
I mean, I probably don't want to hang out with a guy like that, but he's pretty sick with it.
Okay.
Because he doesn't give a fuck.
What makes you say these two things? That he's already sick with it, A, and that you wouldn't want to hang out with him?
Well, because I don't want to hang out with a guy who thinks it's good to have fucking stuff all over his face. That's disgusting to me.
Okay.
Period, for any amount of time.
Yes.
And then he's already sick with it because he doesn't give a fuck what people think, obviously.
Okay.
Because now he's on, hundreds of millions of people are going to see this.
Yes, billions.
Yes. By the way, subscribe to the channel. We need to break 596. This is a conspiracy. Super cult.
Sooner or later, even I, who never believe anything is a conspiracy, will start to think this is a conspiracy.
Yeah, neither do I, dude. But I'm starting to be like, man, maybe we're a little bit Alex Jones in this bitch. All right, let's go. Here we go. Next one.
Hey Chris, hey Matt, I love both of you tons. Chris, I'm a true baby.
Nice.
Matt, I love the perspective that you have to offer on literally everything.
Cute.
My name's Jenny. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Sacramento, California. My question is, I guess I need advice on how do you get over someone who you really like and who really likes you, but at the end of the day, you're just not compatible in the things that you want out of a relationship, in the direction you want to go in life. Do you think that you can still maintain a friendship with that person, or that at the end of the day it's just going to be messy and end in heartache? Because that's what I feel is going to happen. But I also don't want to close off a really good friendship. So what do you guys think? Can you get over somebody while still being their friend? Thank you.
Whoa,
have a good day, guys. I love you and I appreciate you. Calvin's the cutest. Matt, marry me. Okay, bye.
So what's up with she would obviously want to marry me too, but I'm already married. But that's fine.
Right. That's like 2 videos now where the women were just like, Matt, I love you. I want to have your children.
But they're
basically.
I know, and they're doing that to play hard to get for me. Why do you want? So, okay, you guys are such good friends. You guys tried the horizontal mambo, and apparently it went nice, right? But the thing is, they're not compatible, meaning they want different things in life.
Yep.
So I think, why don't you just keep trying, dude?
Keep trying what?
Break him. Make him do what you want. Do what women do all the time, historically, throughout the ages. Deeper. Change him. Break him. Make him come over to your area and have kids or whatever you want that he doesn't want. Break him.
Nah. I don't agree with that at all.
I agree with myself.
Because then there's going to be resentment coming from one
there is
side or
anyway
another.
in a relationship, no matter what.
No, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Break him.
Yeah, you get out of here with this Sidiper shit, dude. No, I reject all of what you're saying. Okay?
I don't reject it.
Okay, well, that's because you said it.
All right, agree with me.
So, if you guys have, it sounds like you've already decided that it's not going to work out between you romantically, which is probably absolutely right.
Break 'em.
Okay? So, that's out of the way. That's not even what she was asking about, Chris.
Break him.
So, what you should do from that point on is, if you're worried about being friends, you think it's going to end in heartache, you think it's going to end badly for this or that reason, you are very likely to be right about that.
Break him.
Stop saying that.
Okay.
And you are very likely to be in for a world of hurt.
A world of hurt where one woman tries to be friends with somebody else that she should have broken, but didn't.
Yeah.
One world, one heart. A Broken Man starring Vin Diesel.
Wow. I mean, I would see that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be his, like time to go try for an Oscar.
Well, he did that. Remember with Sidney Lumet?
No, what?
He did Your Honor or something about... I plead... Oh, it's such a bad title. What was it? The Vin Diesel movie that he played a lawyer for Sidney Lumet.
What's the Vin Diesel Sidney Lumet movie?
Yeah. It's like a thing.
Find Me Guilty.
Find Me Guilty. Wow.
Beanie boom ding dong. Beanie boom ding dong. What's that song?
I don't know why you're doing it though.
Ding dong. What's that song? You know it?
It sounds sick.
What's up? What is that song? I don't know. Anthony? I have no idea. I'm pissed. Beanie dong ding dong. How about this, dude? How about this?
Such a crazy guy. What are you doing?
What's the hip hop song with bed squeaks in it?
Oh, is it Trillville?
Yeah, that's what it seems.
That's what it seems, you know?
I mean, really
too many.
In this bed.
Just a Foley sound effect.
There we go. Yeah.
You were doing it pretty good. After 30 seconds, though, that's so annoying.
No.
The squeaking?
Get to it, guys. You know, it's been a minute.
All right. Well, it's over now.
Jesus Christ. Took a while for me to find the note.
All right. Okay.
That's very cool.
Okay. So now about this woman.
Yeah.
I think since you've already decided it's not going to work out as a relationship, trust that. And also trust your instinct that it's not going to work out as friends.
Break them.
You can be friends with an ex. It's just like, don't expect it. You know, you got to work hard at that shit. But working hard at it presumes you really want it to work out as a friendship. And I don't know why people always insist, oh, but we should still stay friends. Well, why? Based on what is that a good idea?
Maybe they were friends.
Yeah, that I guess makes sense.
But you're going to have that moment where you guys are like, yeah, like, all right, cool. So you want to help me move, friend? And he's like, yeah, okay, cool. And then you're going to move the couch and be like, oh, it's great. Yeah, okay. It's cool. Yeah, wow. Okay. So anyway, well, I'm going to go. Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay, yeah, it's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Exactly. It sounds like you're saying Benito.
Benito.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. When you go up and like lick her face, like whatever that is.
It's tongue kissing. That's what it would look like without the face. If you.
Yeah, it's just so disgusting what you're doing.
That's him.
Okay.
She's eating his butt.
Okay. So,
what's
trust your instincts. You're right about them, all of them.
You broke me, didn't you? You should be laughing, but it doesn't matter though because I am a true comedian and I've done hostels with no microphones to people who don't speak English.
Wow.
So I hear the laughs no matter what.
Wow. Crazy guy. Hears people laughing when they're not there.
Dude.
Performance art. The way you're...
Dude, you laughed.
I laughed at that one, yeah.
You laughed at that. That's great. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, let's do another one, huh?
Yeah. Now that I've laughed,
I give great advice.
Sufficient. Where we at?
Should have pressed play.
Where we at?
This is take 97 of
Stanley
me just trying
Kubrick.
to record this and make it perfect.
Because take 97.
I'm a big hand talker and it's obnoxious and I say a lot. So anyway, the other day I was talking to my mom about how I can't breathe through my right nostril. So because I'm an avid listener of Congratulations and Lifeline and I'm obviously a part of the Super Cult, baby, I thought I had a deviated septum just because of the way that it sounded, what you went through, yada, yada, yada. Obviously talking to Chris. Sorry, Matt.
I have it too, motherfucker.
We love you too. Anyway. Go to ear, nose, and throat today, and it turns out I have a severe deviated septum. It goes so far over that it almost completely cuts off my right airway. So I obviously need the surgery, but I don't know what to expect. I feel really anxious. I don't know how painful it's going to be, the recovery time, and the doctor really sketches me out.
Oh, well, that's...
So please just let me know how to handle the anxiety and just what to expect. Thank you so much. I'm a big fan. Bye.
Alprazi, baby. Alprazolam. Beam dum dim dum, which is Xanax. Beam dum. That's a generic for Xanax. Beam dum.
You're recommending Xanax?
No, I'm not. I'm kidding. Okay. I mean, it helps, but I think that look, you're gonna have anxiety. You know why? And it's okay because they're doing surgery in your head, in the center of your head.
Shouldn't we focus on the doctor sketches her out?
Well, yeah, but I have a feeling
another doctor.
Yeah, we'll definitely get a second opinion if the doctor does sketch you out. But I have a feeling she's just kind of saying shit, just judging on how she's saying stuff.
Okay, so you think the person who called in, this woman who just asked for our advice is exaggerating or making stuff up?
I feel like I don't think she's making stuff up. I think she's just kind of trying to be cute and funny with that specifically. That's what my first instinct was. Okay. And I read people.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So, but I think that you go get a second opinion anyway, right? But if you have a deviated septum, get the X-rays and then shit like that. You have it, right?
I have it really bad. Yeah,
I had it. They fixed it, and it's great.
How is it now? Everything's
great. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dude, I asked Kristen the other day. I was like, "How much less do I snore?" And she said, "If you snored 100%, you're at 5% or 10%."
Whoa.
Well, that's crazy.
I don't even snore. I have it during the day.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't snore at all.
Yeah, you know who snores a lot? David Sullivan. I took him on the road the past few times.
Oh, yeah.
And bro, the guy snores, and I thought someone was cutting down a tree. Dude, and
do it.
So it's like, dude, I can't even. It's like,
oh, dude, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Like the Hawking sound, Stephen Hawking.
It's so disgusting, and he's got a big head and he's fat. So
he's got a huge head. And you know what else, dude? He's really fat.
I know he's fat and he's old.
Yeah.
And so,
he's definitely old.
Yeah, and he's short. So I think that, I think that you got to go. So it's a very, you know what it is? It's a very invasive surgery because it gets in the center of your head. And you don't think about how it's an invasive surgery because you're like, they're fixing a little thing in my nose, but it affects a lot. The first night absolutely sucks. There's no two ways about it. It just sucks.
Pain meds,
but it doesn't suck because it hurts.
Absolutely pain meds.
It doesn't suck because it hurts. It
still pain meds.
I understand, but I didn't even take pain meds.
Okay, well, there's a big mistake, but go ahead.
But you know me, dude.
What's that?
I'm fucking my pain tolerance is crazy, bro. I'm like really a man. Right?
Really a man.
Yeah. So, but the tampons that they put up your nose,
the worst,
are the worst. Have you had that, right?
Yeah. Remember it came out and I didn't know it was even up there?
Yep.
One night, I just felt this thing coming out of my fucking face.
The angiodized gland.
Pulled a fucking face. And dude, there's a fucking big, like, mound of cotton stuck in my face. And
now,
I had
you didn't
no idea.
know that was in there?
They didn't tell me.
That's weird. And then, when did you take it out? The day after?
No.
When did it come out?
Oh, like a week.
So you had that up there for a week?
Yeah, on both sides.
So they only make you keep it up there for a day now.
Oh.
Very uneventful the way.
Why?
Went down. I don't know. But so they put tampons up there.
Yeah, okay.
It's a day, and then they have the stints up there for a week. But the stints are not so bad. They're pretty awful. But the tampons are, you can't breathe out of your nose.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely get it done, dude. Definitely get it done. It's worth it.
I definitely am going.
I knew a guy that got it done, and then had to get it done again. And I will tell you this much. I don't know if I would do it again. That's how fucking annoying it is. Yeah, I like if I got hit in the nose 5 years down the line, maybe I would forget about how annoying it was. But like, I don't know, man. It fucking sucks. That recovery, it just sucks, man.
Wow, the fact that you don't know if you do it again is wild.
But I'm glad. But I am glad I did it.
Well, yeah, now.
But doing it twice, I don't know, man.
Wow.
Like it took 3 months for it to fucking actually feel like all better.
And that's pretty good, right? Doesn't it usually?
Yeah, sometimes it takes like half a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so yeah, get that shit.
Yeah, I think you should get it though.
Get a second opinion. But a deviated septum is real easy to tell if you have it. It's not like you need a second opinion. But if you hate your doctor, definitely do that.
I think honestly, it's cool that she figured it out for my podcast, and I didn't realize that I saved lives.
Yeah, you save lives. People have said that before. What about you?
It's making it real. I was joking, but making it real.
No, but I'm being serious. You know?
Dude, there was a woman that came up to me the other day that said that my podcast helped her get through. By the way, a lot of people fucking love this podcast, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, like they come up to me at the meet and greets and they're like, they have Lifeline merch and they say like, we love Matt, tell Matt what's up, you know?
Yeah, you don't tell me enough.
Yeah, I know, I don't actually. But, yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, somebody came up to me and they said that they had preemie babies, like twins, and that they would listen to Congratulations during that time, and they were in and out of the hospital, and it was fucking horrible. And she like just broke down in front of me.
Oh my God.
And had me sign her hospital bracelets.
Her baby? Oh really?
Yeah. It was really like it was, and her babies are great now. Like she told me a picture of them.
How long ago? Like what?
Like it was like a year ago that they were born.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're just two beautiful twins now. They're just two beautiful babies now, right? Vince Vaughn. And
Vince Vaughn.
But they are though, and it's so, and it really was touching, man. It really touched me, man. Like, and I was so happy to see the babies healthy, and like the fact that they wanted me to sign their bracelets, like their hospital bracelets, was like, it was just such an honor, man. And you know, I don't know their names, but I remember their faces, and they were just really fucking sweet. And that stuff is so, you know, I know we were obviously getting off on a real note here, but it was just really beautiful, man. And I'm so fortunate, you know. We really are fortunate that we have these people that listen to this podcast and like enjoy this. Like, you ever feel that?
Yeah, I do. Also, when you said the Vince Vaughn thing, it made me think of, who the fuck's Vince Vaughn?
Dude, tell that story, yeah.
Okay.
This is after Wedding Crashers, by the way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we were trying to, this is almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
We were trying to make a movie.
Who wrote it, me or you?
Who wrote it? You wrote it.
I wrote it.
You wrote it.
I wrote the script. It was called Selling Desks.
And I was going to direct it.
You were going to direct it.
And we had this producer attached who was much older than us, who many years later, it turned out that he was like a crazy, like he would whatever, it doesn't matter. But the thing that he did with us, we went up to his house. Oh, this is what it was. It turned out he abused his mom. Remember that?
Yeah.
We went up to his house in the middle of the fucking Benedict Canyon or whatever, and this other producer we were with was like, "This is a weird thing going on with him and his mom."
Oh,
I don't know.
That.
And then years later, it came out that like he was abusing his mom.
Whoa, I barely remember this.
Anyway, okay, so like I can just picture him like Ben Stiller and fucking Happy Madison, like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need that?" And you slap it out of her hand and shit. Anyway, this guy was English. He was such a fucking unbelievable asshole.
He was such an unbelievable asshole that it was funny, and I was like, you couldn't take him seriously, and it didn't bother me.
Yeah, but it did bother me. He was such a dick. And we were arguing with him again about something, and we were trying to convey the kind of humor that a certain scene was supposed to be.
Right.
Because we were going through the script, and he was again pushing back on us, and he was like, I just don't get it. And it was getting more and more tense, and then finally, either you or me was like, you know, it's like the style of humor of like Vince Vaughn, like just trying to convey what it is. And the guy whose name I'm not going to say, he just goes, "Who the fuck's Vince Vaughn?" And
we were like, what?
Yeah.
Like some kids may not know who Vince Vaughn is now, but like Vince Vaughn was.
Well, we didn't know what he meant. It was like, you can't not know who Vince Vaughn is.
No, he meant, but I don't know if he believed it or not, or I don't know if he knew him or not, but he was trying to act like he didn't know who he was.
I realized that because we asked him questions afterwards. We were like, what, you mean like you don't care
that
we're bringing this to the table? Or you don't know who he is?
He's like, who's that?
Who is that? Yeah.
And he was, at this point, he was
the biggest comedic actor.
Top 5 at least.
In the fucking country, in the world for sure.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, okay. Maybe Ben Stiller, but yeah.
Because of the Wedding Crashers?
Yeah. So far in saying, calling it The Wedding Crashers.
It's what it was.
Wedding Crashers.
The Wedding Crashers.
No.
The Wedding Crashers.
No, it's called Wedding Crashers.
The Wedding Crashers.
I mean, okay, I'm not giving it up.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. The Wedding.
What? Okay, let's do one more. Here we go.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
I know that.
Hey, Chris.
So this was the woman that I thought that was going to pause it. This was the one that he was going to play, and then he played that fucking guy.
He ruined it or whatever.
Yeah, he ruined it, yeah.
Okay.
A story for you guys. So basically, I had been best friends with this girl for about 8 years. We love your stand-up, and it has really bonded us over the years.
Pause it?
So
she meshed with this girl, is what she said? I didn't hear what she said.
She bonded with this girl, and specifically now over your comedy.
She became friends with a girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
we decided to get tickets together to go see you in Lakeland in December.
Oh, whoops.
So she bought the tickets on her phone. I sent her the money for my ticket, and that was our plan. We were going to go, right? But recently, not even really recently, like most of our friendship, she just continues to ditch me for guys. Like she'll cancel our plans and go hang out with a guy or like hang out with her current boyfriend or whatever, which is fine. If you want to go hang out with your boyfriend or hang out with someone else, don't make plans with me.
Yeah.
Don't make plans with me just to cancel.
Yeah.
That's it wastes my time.
Crazy rude.
So I decided to like call her out on it and tell her about it, and she just completely never responded to me, never said anything.
What?
And instead went and talked to our other friends about how I'm jealous of her relationship, jealous of her boyfriend. I'm just too selfish to see that she wants to do what she wants to do and I have to deal with it. Okay. So after hearing that, I decided to back away, as one would.
Yeah.
And then she noticed that I was backing away and decided to hit me about 10 times harder and removed every single photo of me ever off all social media, off everything, and act like our 8-year best friend relationship just never even existed. So I messaged her and I said, I thought that I meant a little bit more to you than if you just cut me out completely without even a conversation. And she sent me back the nastiest message I've ever received in my entire life. So I blocked her number.
Good.
And then she decided to email me more nasty things.
Jesus.
So needless to say, we are no longer friends.
Yes.
But the issue is
the money.
She has my ticket to your show.
Oh.
And my money.
Okay. Oh no.
And she won't give it back.
What?
I Venmo requested her and she blocked me on Venmo. I had other people Venmo request her and she's ignoring it completely. And I can't get any of my stuff back. I can't get it back. So let me know what you think.
That's annoying.
About how I should go about this. If there's any other way that I can get my money back. Because she's basically stealing from me at this point.
Yeah.
So let me know if you know how to get my shit back.
I'm gonna clear this all up. You don't respond to this girl anymore. Don't write back to her. Block her on everything. I moved to Lakeland. Was it Lakeland? To January. I'm gonna give you 2 tickets to Lakeland for free. You don't have to worry about the money. So the money that she has now, that paid for these tickets that I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you 2 tickets. Bring whoever you want. Bring your boyfriend. Bring your fucking brother. Bring your friend. Bring another friend. Post all about it. Have a good time. She'll see it and be like, "What the fuck? You got 2 free tickets." I think it's in January. It is in January now. And if you don't want to go to Lakeland, you want to go somewhere else. If it's closer, I'm doing Daytona. I'm also doing Jacksonville. Let the producer know. We'll get you 2 free tickets. So I'll clear that up right there. Furthermore, if you did what you said you were doing, it didn't sound like you crossed any lines to me. Right?
No offense to her, but I think she has to be leaving something out. Because here's the thing: if you're not leaving anything out, this is a remarkably crazy person who you should be fucking thanking your lucky stars that she's not going to be in your life moving forward.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That's crazy.
Pretty wild. If you're not leaving anything out, you dodged a bullet. And also, how are you friends with this person for 8 years?
I know.
And this is happening now. Sounds like maybe something else is going on. But also, anyone who you block and then they start emailing you is crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you blocked her out of, look, you're really stressing me out. It sounds like you're not like, hey, fuck you forever. It sounds like you're just like, I can't deal with this right now, which is fine. It's fine to block somebody for a little bit, I think. I'm all for it, especially if it's fucking up your mental health and shit. You dodged a bullet, dude. So don't worry about the money thing. I got you. And then I'm sorry that happened. That's not an issue now. But also, that's weird. Is she trying to get her friends?
She's just being a crazy person.
Yeah.
Some people, when they feel like they've been maligned, just act
What'd you say? Maligned.
Maligned, yeah. Just act so crazy. And it's like there's nothing to be done about it. They won't stop. It's just like they're triggered, and all of a sudden they're just a whirlwind of terribleness every which way.
Oh, boy. Yeah, terrible. All right. Yes. So I will be in Lakeland soon. And I will be in other, we might as well wrap the show up, but I will be in Lakeland. I will be in Austin. I will be in New York, New York. I will be in Chicago. I will be in Daytona, San Diego, Seattle, Portland, Brea, California, Portland. Yeah, I said that. Sugar Land, Texas, San Antonio, New Orleans, Providence, Rhode Island. You got it. You got it. Springfield, Missouri, Boise, Cincinnati. Go to chrislea.com to get tickets.
Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Have you been there?
No.
Yes.
But I saw it on the screen.
Yep, there you go. You're very observant. So I'll be there. Now, obviously, click out and go to the other screen so we can talk about the other things. One-on-one sessions with this dude, my brother, mattdelia.com. I am paying for that one guy. Tell him I'll pay for the session. And then if you have questions, go to watchlifeline.com. Or if you want to get that merch for the holiday season and give it to your friend, lifelinemerch.com. That's what's up. And if you want to see it, here, look, check this out, dude. Look what I'm doing in the secret on the secret tip.
Whoa.
Look what I'm doing on the secret tip. Lifeline, dude.
You're like
right
a superhero.
There. Superhero. Lifeline man. There we go.
He's Lifeline man, yep.
I'll wear this for next episode. Love you guys. Subscribe. Get us past 596. See if you might think you're subscribed and you might not be. Almost throw up in my mouth. Well, but dude, all you got to do is just subscribe. Thanks, guys.
He's like me in the parking lot.
Mary Catherine Gallagher.
Hello? Hello?